Story time. This is my prescriptions book. My name is Maribel Salis, and I'm the founder and CEO of Healing Treasures Ltd. I am very interested at the moment in drawing and creating some jewelry with meaning, and especially something that is protective. And I am drawing for this collection from my Sardinian heritage. I'm very careful on avoiding cultural appropriation, and although a lot of different cultures have elements like filigree and use some elements like the moon or some Bronze Age symbols that I use also in my paintings. If you're familiar with my work, otherwise you can go and have a look on Instagram or Facebook, you will find it. Anyway, to cut a long story short, one central piece of this work is called Su Torragoa, which is a spiral jewelry design from my island, and is basically back to sender, evil eye, rebuking the energy that someone else wants to send you if he's not welcome. So while I was designing these shapes, obviously also drawing on the culture in my island and also in the whole world, I was talking to friends from Greece, from Turkey, from India, Pakistan, Africa, almost everywhere in the Arab countries. You always see some symbol for jewelry elements that are supposed to protect from the evil eye, like this ball. This is my research in symbols, and the Egyptian eye, and the hand with the eye in the middle, and some shells that have this spiral. Also in Sardinia we have sukoku, which is a black stone obsidian with two elements of silver, sometimes silver filigree, very often, that contain this stone, and this stone is supposed to rebuke as well the evil eye and protect the wearer. So then I went on to also looking at folkloristic attire, and these kind of long brooches with elements like a chandelier filigree shape, and various elements that were personal to the woman that was wearing these. I found it very interesting with various elements and symbols. And I was studying a little bit because I've never actually used the filigree in my jewelry yet. So I'm thinking about it. And also I was imagining an earring that could also have a spiral with a spike at the end, like a little tail. And then I'll show you more of my work. So this one is an earring actually, but I was imagining it could be also a neck piece with the earrings with the similar shapes. And this one also has a central piece that could be a black stone, an obsidian, or something that is particularly connected to the person these would be designed for. So one of the elements of this collection is that it's focused on the person that will wear it. So every piece is unique already because I make everything by hand, but also the materials are sourced in a way that is sustainable. I seek to recycle materials that have really good quality first. And so basically I would eventually design these parure or only the earrings or the necklace or even a brooch with some similar design based on the characteristics of the individual person. So it would be tailor-made. And here on this side we have an example. I have my first client for this collection, and her name is Daisy, and she resonated with the stones aventurine, selenite, carnelian, amethyst, and she appreciates, and she's part of the Greek culture, which has also a lot of similar elements. And so she offered the idea that I could think about Aphrodite. And Aphrodite, obviously, as you know, was the goddess of beauty and desire, and she was the goddess that was the patron for many cities, ports, and so basically she's connected to the idea of harmony and doves, procreation. She's associated with anything also fluid, and anyway, I went into a very thorough, a bit long for this video, but I go very deep in researching the goddess and meditating on her energy, finding out as much as possible. And now I'm thinking of these symbols. She also has the spiral, the moon, the idea of water, motherhood. And so I'm now thinking about the final design. In the first instance, to the question, what would Aphrodite want to wear as earrings? I started with this 3-pole horseshoe shape, and I will try to create it tomorrow. So this is a project that I have to transpose from paper to metal, and then you will see. And then here, somehow I changed the position. This is a necklace which is for someone who is a female, is more mature, and is inspired again by some research on a female that was very experienced with sewing. And so there are a few necklaces that come together. In the one I saw originally, there were different shapes and different things, but I like this idea of combining different chains and objects. In this case, there is a flower. I made a sort of infinity sign, like a heart, and then different kinds of chains, and a little brooch, and some other elements, including the spirals. So this would be Toragoa again, but it would be with the inclusion of elements that again will be protective and meaningful to the particular person. So each piece will be individually designed. And that's it. This has been my latest design work. Thank you for watching. Bye.